So hi everyone, this is your outreach and awareness team for the Internship Grant Program, and we are getting into a little 101 video for you so that you can really understand, what goes on in the publishing industry, what are the different functions, what are folks' pathways, just a wide range of things so that you're hopefully really, really interested in applying to one of our partners and applying to this program. And to kick that off, we thought it would be helpful to kind of give you a sense of the publishing cycle from a book being written by a feature author to being on a shelf somewhere. So here goes. So also a quick note, this is by no means comprehensive. This is, 5 little examples of the publishing landscape. But again, that's, as you can imagine, not encapsulated. Cannot be fully encapsulated by a PowerPoint slide, but this is just kind of a high level view to give you a sense of how it works. So to start off, an author, of course, begins writing their manuscript. And once they get to a version that they are proud of, they will often look for an agent like Kayla, with similar interests to represent them to publishing companies. The next step from there is that the book gets acquired by a particular publisher, often with the help of internal teams like marketing and sales, to help get it, behind the book and sort of see its potential in the marketplace. And then the work to get it to publication day begins. And with that work, you have, those teams like marketing, like publicity, that think about how to best launch that book for consumers and for the marketplace. And in particular, sales folks like myself will meet with booksellers and book retailers and other stakeholders in the book community to really get folks excited about this book. And then about 9 months or so, this does vary a little bit, but typically about 9 months before a book goes on sale, it becomes available for pre-order. And this is when it gets really exciting for an author and for the reader community, because folks can start, to order that book so that they have it for publication day. And this is where a lot of buzz, like you'll see an author do media interviews and different things like that. And then we get to one of the most exciting pieces of this cycle, which is the publication day. Which, fun fact, if you didn't know this, I didn't know this until I was literally hired. Publication day is always a Tuesday, pretty much always a Tuesday here in the US. So, you get to your publication day Tuesday, and then this is where an author may have publication day events lined up, or in the, a book tour in those first weeks so that they can get out there with their book out in the world and engage with their readers. And then, for folks like Kayla and myself and Chelsea, this is also an exciting moment for us because the book is now out there and it's, ready to begin its ever evolving and hopefully very, very long, lifetime as a book for readers to find and read and love for years and years to come. So this is a high level look at the publishing process.